Hello there, welcome to HolyWiki Recaps. Recaps in which we just don't give quick recaps of movies and series. But also we explain and break down story of movies and TV series. We give detailed explanation. And still try our best to keep the length of video short. So you don't get bored. And in today's video we will explain The Matrix 1 movie, which was released in 1999. So if you haven't watched this movie, we will recommend you to watch it because video is full of spoilers. So with that said, let's begin the explanation. Movie opens at an abandoned hotel in a city where a police squad is attacking a woman named Trinity, who overpowers them with her superhuman abilities. She escapes, but followed by the police and also group of suited agents. And those agents are capable of similar superhuman feats. She answers a ringing public telephone and vanishes just before an agent crashes a truck into the booth. How she disappeared? I will answer you this question later. For now, let's stick with the storyline. Scene shifts to a man named Thomas Anderson, who is a computer programmer. Thomas is also known as Neo, which is his second life when he used to be the hacker. Thomas is confused by repeated online messages phrased The Matrix. One night when Thomas was out with his friend, he is contacted by Trinity, who tells him that a man named Morpheus has answers to his all questions. Next day at office, Thomas receives call from Morpheus, who tells his that a team of agents and police, led by Agent Smith, are searching for him. As they know that Trinity and her team are trying to get to Thomas, as he must have something special. And he can be an only led to Trinity and her team. But when Thomas asks Morpheus about why are they after me, Morpheus replies with I don't know. But he then tells Thomas that he can help him escape the building. Morpheus attempts to guide Thomas to safety. He tells Thomas to escape from window. But Thomas chooses to be captured rather than risk escaping by the window ledge of the skyscraper. Thomas is arrested by the agents, where one of the agents sees Trinity. The agents then attempt to coerce Thomas into helping them locate Morpheus, whom they claim is a terrorist. Thomas insists on his right to a phone call so that he can contact a lawyer. But the agents manipulate the Matrix to cause his mouth to fuse shut and implant a robotic bug inside him. How they did it? You will get to know that soon, just keep a little bit patience. Thomas wakes up from what he believes to be a nightmare. Thomas again receives call from Morpheus, who tells him that they might tap this phone, so we have to be quick. He also explains that the agents underestimated Thomas' abilities. Morpheus is trying to tell that if agents knew how important Thomas really is, then they would have killed him by now. Morpheus tells Thomas to meet him at Adams Street Bridge, from where he is taken by Trinity to meet Morpheus. Along the way, they remove the bug from Thomas's stomach, proving that the nightmare he experienced was real. They all arrive at the destination. Before I continue, I want to make one thing clear. That from this point we will call Thomas with his second life name Neo. Coming back to story. Neo meets Morpheus, where after a discussion, Morpheus offers Neo a choice between two pills. Red to reveal the truth about the Matrix, and blue to return him to his former life. Neo swallows the red pill. After that, Morpheus takes him to a room full of advanced tech, where he proceeds to send Neo's consciousness into his real body. Which you will understand in a moment, just keep little bit more patience. After starting a process, Neo touches a mirror, which is explained as Matrix. Basically it's not real. It can bend by anyone in the Matrix with the help of imagination. After touching mirror starts to replicate itself, killing Neo, but before it could happen, they find Neo's real body and sends this consciousness into his real body. His reality disintegrates. And he awakens nude in a liquid-filled chamber among countless other humans attached to an elaborate electrical system. A machine tries to attack him. But before that he is retrieved and brought aboard by Morpheus's flying ship, which is also known as the Nebuchadnezzar. Neo is being treated, as obviously his condition is not well. We can also see a switch behind Neo's head, which was obviously made by machines so they can plug his consciousness with their chambers and send them into Matrix. After days of treatment, Morpheus answers Neo's questions. So what happened is that there was a war broke out between humanity and intelligent machines in 21st century. To stop the machines, humans blocked the machines' access to solar energy, as solar energy was the only way for them to recharge and access to energy. The machines responded by making humans with cloning process and harvesting their bioelectric power while keeping their minds pacified in the Matrix. A shared simulated reality modeled after the world as it was in 1999. While in reality they are feeding on their bioelectric power. Some humans survived, and they are living in underground city, which also named as Zion, and preparing for battle. People like Morpheus, Trinity and some other cloned humans are the only one who can enter the Matrix and gather as much information as possible to help win war against the machines. Another mission of Morpheus and his crew is to hack into the Matrix to unplug enslaved cloned humans and recruit them. Their understanding of the Matrix's simulated nature allows them to bend its physical laws as well. Morpheus warns Neo that death within the Matrix kills the physical body. And the agents are sentient computer programs that eliminate threats to the system. While machines called Sentinels eliminate rebels in the real world. Morpheus introduces Neo to his teammates, Apoc, Switch, Cypher, Mouse, Tank and his big brother Dozer. And let's not forget Trinity. Morpheus takes Neo into their own computer program to show him the bitter truth, where he sees that the machines killed the real humans and how they created cloned humans beings in their chambers in a field. And that is a reason they have mechanical switches, or in short holes on their bodies, as they were feeded from them as well. In short, all the humans that can enter the Matrix were not born naturally. Instead they were created by machines. Which was another reason that Tank and Dozer didn't had any mechanical switches on their bodies, as they were born naturally in an underground city of Zion. Neo couldn't able to handle the truth and returns back to the reality where he faints. After waking up, Morpheus further explains to Neo that there was a man who had ability to bend the Matrix on a larger scale and possibly could also have ability to destroy the Matrix. And once the Matrix is destroyed, all the cloned humans will be freed. But that man died. And a woman named Oracle made a prophecy that that man will be reborn. Which I have already explained that Morpheus and others believe that the Neo is the chosen one. Later, Neo is visited by Tank, who with computer uploads combat training into his mind, in short a cheat code to learn fighting. Which will be super helpful in the dreaming reality of Matrix. Morpheus trains Neo inside their own computer program and teaches him to bend the laws of physics within the dream reality. Morpheus first trains him for quick reflexes, in other words speed. Next training session is of jump, in which he fails. Then Morpheus explains him the difference between agents and machines, which I already have explained to you, so will not repeat it again. But during their training, machines attacks their ship, forcing them to quit the training session in between. We also get to know that Cypher had made a deal with agents, where agents asks him to give them code of Zion computer program. And in return they will give Cypher comfortable life in the Matrix. The group enters the Matrix to visit the Oracle, the prophet who predicted that the One would emerge. Here we can also see that they use telephones to teleport from one place to another inside the Matrix. And a way out of the Matrix as well. Basically these telephones are bridge from Matrix to their real body. But they can only leave Matrix via telephones when a person outside the Matrix calls, which opens the gate, and they can get to their body. They can also use telephones for communication to the real world from Matrix as well. On their way to meet Oracle, Neo asks Trinity has she ever met Oracle? On which Trinity replies with yes. And when Neo asks what future Oracle predicted for her, but Trinity replies with silence. At building where Oracle lives, Neo asks Morpheus what future she predicted for Morpheus. On which Morpheus replies that he will find the one in an apartment where Oracle lives. Neo meets with some kids who are performing some mind tricks. After meeting with the Oracle, who is an old lady, she suggests to Neo that he is not the one and that he is looking for something which may help him to become the one. She also makes Neo read a sentence written in Latin where there is written that know yourself. She also warns Neo that he will have to choose between Morpheus's life and his own. Meanwhile, Cypher starts to proceed his betrayal by informing the location of everyone with GPS active on the phone. While the group is leaving the Matrix, we also get to see a reference of a cat, which is referring to Schrodinger's cat. But after few seconds, Neo again sees same cat walking in same way, more like deja vu. He tells the group about it. They without wasting a second gets that someone betrayed them, someone has messed up with their computer program. Which we all know that Cypher did it. Agents and police ambush the group. Mouse is killed by the police before he can meet up with the rest of the group. While Morpheus is captured fighting an agent to buy time for the rest to escape, Cypher exits the Matrix and murders several crew members, including Dozer as well, as they were defenseless. Before he can kill Neo and Trinity, he tells Trinity if Neo really is the one, then the destiny will stop him from killing Neo. The moment he is about to kill Neo, Tank, who was only knocked unconscious, awakens and kills Cypher. The agents interrogate Morpheus in an attempt to learn his access codes to the mainframe computer in Zion, so they can destroy Zion City. Tank proposes killing Morpheus to prevent this, but Neo resolves to return to the Matrix to rescue him. As the Oracle prophesied, Trinity insists she accompany him. But before they enter the Matrix, they upload all necessary weapons in their consciousness to help them win this battle against the agents. After entering the Matrix, Neo and Trinity breaks into the building, where we get see one of the best action scenes of 20th century. They proceeds to rescue Morpheus, where they first detonate the lift to create distraction. Then on top of the roof they kill all the guards. But confronted by an agent, where Neo performs an impressive feat, where he dodges the bullet almost with the same speed as Agent, which surprises the Trinity, as she has never seen anyone doing this except agents. When Agent is about to kill Neo, Agent is shot by a sneak attack from Trinity. Before he could die, he leaves the body of a guard that he possessed. With the help of helicopter, they attack the apartment, where agents have kept Morpheus captured. But before they die, they transmit their bodies. Morpheus breaks himself free. While escaping, Morpheus is shot by Agent Smith, due to which Neo had to jump and save him. Before they could fly away, Agent Smith damages the helicopter, forcing them to land on a building. While rescuing Morpheus, Neo tells Morpheus that Oracle said that Neo is not the one. But Morpheus replies with, that Oracle said what Neo needed to hear. Trinity from the beginning herself believes that Neo is the one to save the world. Morpheus and Trinity exit the Matrix, but Smith ambushes and destroys the telephone. Neo gives Agent Smith a tough fight, but still didn't able to kill Agent Smith. Neo, during fighting agents, gains confidence in his abilities, performing feats comparable to the agents. After a long chase, Agent Smith presumably kills Neo before he can flee. As a group of sentinels attack the Nebuchadnezzar, Trinity confesses her love for Neo and reveals that the Oracle told her she would fall in love with the One. Neo awakens with newfound abilities to perceive and control the Matrix with one of the most iconic bullet-stopping scenes in the history of Hollywood. He defeats Smith and leaves the Matrix just as the ship's electromagnetic pulse disables the Sentinels. Back in the Matrix, Neo makes a telephone call promising the machines that he will show their prisoners a world where anything is possible. He hangs up the call and flies away. And movie ends here. So this is our recap video of the Matrix 1 movie. We tried our best to clear all your doubts about the Matrix. As you all know, that so far there are total 3 parts in this franchise. And 4th part will release soon as well. So we will try our best to explain the remaining 2 parts as quickly as possible. So while watching the Matrix Resurrections movie, you don't get confused. So let's end this video. But before that, we have a small request that if you want to stay updated on more recaps videos, all you have to do is to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon to stay notified for our latest recap videos.